So, they call me the Snatcher of Souls. And this weekend, I snatched the big dog.
I don't even have anything to say. I got nothing.
I find that hard to do.
None.
Well, you didn't have much to say Sunday. Or Monday.
I was going to say something on Thursday. Maybe I should have, but sometime between Thursday and Sunday, my chest started to get all tight and stuff, and then, I don't know, something weird happened. I dreamed that something was getting snatched out my body or something,
Oh, wow.
I got this dream of this guy wearing this crazy cloak and shit,
Oh, man.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
He didn't snatch your hope, did he?
He might have. He might have. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Bowie Bound Weekly Recap.
What's going on? Week 12 is done.
Oh, week 12 is done. Oh, damn.
Yeah, this is a good, interesting week. This is a good week. Week 12 was good.
Okay.
For a lot of folks.
Okay. For a lot of folks. There was a lot of high scores going on, and I think I got my lowest score of the season, I think.
You're trending in the wrong direction, man.
I'm definitely trending in the wrong direction.
Yeah, no, this was high power, man. Week 12 was high power. We had 5 squads out of 10 scoring over 200 points.
So everybody who won scored over 200.
Yeah, everybody who won scored over 200. So extremely high power week 12.
Yeah. And a quick look at the scores, everybody who lost scored less than 200. There was no quality, what am I want to say? Close scoring matchups.
They didn't end up that way. Anyway.
Yeah, everything seemed to be a blowout. So I'm just like, okay, at least I wasn't by myself.
Nah.
Other than the fact that I had to get that loss to King Saloka, but as long as we're talking, we might as well go through the scores from last week, right?
Yeah, we'll start it off. I just want to point this out too, that another interesting fact of week 12, that 4 of the bottom half teams beat 4 of the top half teams.
Oh, you saying I'm the one that let everybody down?
Well, I mean, you could look at it that way. You the one that got left out.
It just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right.
Out, it would have been a clean sweep.
Oh
if
man,
you could have showed up somehow. But
I wasn't in the cards. But let's go to high score first.
Yeah,
this weekly high score right here.
The highest of the high scores, because like I said, we had 5 of them. But Jose and DC Party. Now, out the break, with the ESPN projections, this one was actually tightly projected coming out.
Right.
Almost a tie, really, and a real pivotal matchup for these two, based on the standings. Jose went to work first, and he had over 100-point lead before DC even got busy, before the party even got started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Jose was back on the job Sunday, and he ended his shift. He's always working. But he ended his shift with enough points to get the weekly high score. Yeah. Now, the party wasn't over at this point, but it was done.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It might have well been over. Yeah.
Well, wasn't it this weekend he was out there enjoying his birthday?
Yeah.
Was it this weekend or last weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's a victory of sorts.
Yeah.
I'm sure he had a good time regardless.
Hey, another year around the sun,
Yeah, no doubt. Always worthy of celebration. But congrats out to Jose.
Yep.
I don't think he's been Hose B this season. Not much at all, if any. So,
and your Cowboys did you good. Old Dak put up some numbers for you, so
Yeah. So congrats out to you, man.
Okay, so now he had 242.75. But the second place in high score, I mean...
Yeah. Next matchup we have with Chief and Sandbox. And I got to tell you now, coming out the gate here again, just based off early projections, Chief was projected to slaughter the Sandbox.
Right.
He was. And I'm sure Chief probably was thinking that he would.
Wow.
But Sandbox kicked it off with a solid lead Thursday and Friday. He had players out there Thursday and Friday. I want to say he was, Sunday. Sunday's when he brought that sandstorm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And he ended up with a 122-point lead.
Damn.
Over the leader of the pack.
All right. All right. Chief, I appreciate you trying to make me feel better.
Yeah, so Chief only had one player on Monday night, but that wasn't enough.
Wasn't going to do it.
Nah. I mean, we've had some guys put up some major numbers, but 120-something points?
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
Man.
So, congrats out to you, Sandbox. Less than a point away from getting a high score. I was kind of pulling for you, man. That would have been monumental. It was already monumental. You know, the literally the bottom team ranked 10th to beat the
number one team.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So that just lets you know that anything can happen on any given week.
Right.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit sour. I just, like I said, I don't
know why, man.
Something's not feeling right in my chest today. Yeah, I don't
know why. I'm not sure. we have to get to the bottom of that. Let's see. Next matchup we had. This one here. This is another one coming out the gate. Anyway, tightly projected second rematch of last year's championship squads. Slight edge was given to Moon Pots coming out the gate. And after Thursday, she did have a solid lead. Sunday, her squad really showed up.
Right.
Yeah, it really showed up. She was leading by over 100 points at one point in time, I checked.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she ended up out hustling the hustler.
Yeah.
I think, about 70 points, I think it is?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
So, she showed up big, you know. She's been catching a little slack here and there, I guess, over the last couple of weeks, really through the whole season, kind of been poking at her. But she showed up this week, if no other, to prove that she is a worthy champion.
Well, she still got a shot at making it in because she got the same record I do.
Yeah.
So, and that doesn't mean that, we both got a chance of getting in. I'm just saying, ESPN hadn't put the mathematically impossible symbol next to us yet. So
it's still possible.
It is still possible.
Still possible. So congrats out to you, Paz, for taking down the hustler. So,
and then we got, let me see.
Next matchup.
Got the baller.
Baller and X-Men. Yeah. Now, out the gate, I was projected to come out on top. And it was a must-win for me.
Right.
Really was. Must-win. I had to have this one. Now, we both started off Thursday, but I want to say Sunday. That's when I bounced out. Yeah, about 120-point lead.
Okay.
He was able to get a little back into that, but it wasn't going to be enough. I think I pretty much swallowed up his hope. He had a couple players Monday night, but I think I bounced out too far.
Okay.
So congrats to me.
Congrats, Commish. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
And last, and certainly least.
Should we take a little pause right here?
Oh, my Lord. Yes, I was purposely not responding to anything in the tweets or in the chat group. I was like, I'm going to say something on the podcast, but as the commish can attest, I still haven't got any words. Not really.
Well, here you go. Now, Logan Big Dog, like you said, not last but certainly not least. Coming out the gates, this was tightly projected.
Yep.
Before kickoff. Anyway. And you actually had a slight edge in the projections.
Yes.
Before kickoff.
Yeah, before kickoff, my Purdy, who's been scoring like an average about 30 to 35, gets me 25.
Man.
Okay. Man. And then I started to feel bad, like, man, maybe I should have stuck with Bake. But Bake got himself hurt, and he didn't score a ton of points either, so it wouldn't have made a difference either one. And then everybody else I had on my squad, they just all came up short, And then this fool, after I talked shit about Josh Allen against that Philadelphia defense.
Yeah.
God, that was
Josh
crazy.
had something to say. You might not have had much to say, but Josh Allen had a whole lot to say. Yeah, man. So you actually did jump out to a lead Thursday. And at one point on Sunday, I think around 4 o'clock, you were actually tied.
Right.
Points-wise.
Yep.
But in reality, I think Loke had you on a leash the whole
Yeah, because he had more players left to go, I think, and nobody hit their projections.
Yeah.
Nobody on my squad hit their projections, so
Yeah.
that was a little crazy.
Good way to specify that. Because clearly on his squad, they went above and beyond projections.
Oh man!
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
What we got here? Somebody's calling in. Hello?
This is the King C. Lokes court right here. King C. Lokes court has arrived. King C. Lokes court has arrived, and we want to let you know that we are so thankful, so very, very, very thankful that the dogs were available to be walked.
Oh Lord!
Watch out for the steeds. Watch out for these majestic steeds as they ride through the King C. Lokes court.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, King
That's
C. Loke has a court? Who knew?
King C. Lokes court has arrived. And we trampling on all loose dogs. Trampling on all loose and stray dogs, wherever they may find. You know what? We have been looking for one particular dog. I'm thinking that it must have got shrunk. Because the big dog was nowhere to be found today.
Oh, but yeah.
To be found for a few days.
Yeah. He definitely ran off, but he was on a leash, so I don't know how far he ran off. Yeah.
We shrunk the dog.
Hey, look. The big dog had to go into the woods and lick his wounds. You know how the animals do. You know, I just had to go away, lick my wounds, come back at a better time. You know.
Come back at a better time. And you know what? I just want to remind you that you brought this on yourself. You brought this on yourself, man.
Oh,
No, I didn't. How did I do that?
What happened?
Unsolicited, unnecessary pandering. Before I even arrived in town, I don't know if you thought that you know what you was gonna get him by osmosis. But last week you have forced me to represent for King C-Lo. You have forced me to represent for him by your unsolicited pandering this week. That just happened.
Hey, I can't help it that you are a voluntary member of the court of King C-Loke. I believe that is a mistake on your part. Okay. Because
myself, if we being honest, I was just a spectator. I had joined the court out of force, out of necessity. Out of necessity. Keep these wolves off my back.
why do I feel like I...
They was chomping at the bit this weekend. They was chomping at the bit. See, one thing I knew was that little funky spades game meant nothing. But I know he was gonna scratch and claw to stay out the basement of that fancy football though. See, Chris, that's why we couldn't find him. He was in the basement. We don't sit down in the basement. We're not dwellers around here.
That's where he was. He was in the basement the whole time.
I'm not in the basement. I'm on the stairwell. I haven't made it to the basement yet. I'm on the stairwell.
Well, I mean, the inevitable. The inevitable. We know who's going to be where when.
Yes.
Oh, why do I feel like I just got ambushed? I think I just got ambushed.
No idea what you're talking about, man. No idea what you're talking about.
I don't know. He just happened to call. We up here. We actually doing the podcast right now.
Just happened to catch you at the right moment.
Yeah.
See, you know what? I thought it was Chris's birthday. I forgot it's tomorrow. See, that's my bad, Chris. My bad.
It's all good, bro. I appreciate you. Either way.
That's all that was. I was just calling to say happy birthday. I just happened to catch him. while he was producing the Power.
Well, look, you called at just the right time, man.
Perfect.
Just happened to call. Just happened to call.
Happened to call at the right time, man. That's
Just happened to
perfect.
call, man. Don't edit me out neither. I already took precautions if you edit me out. I'm gonna say key look. I'm gonna say see look. A video in that group chat. If you edit me out, I'm gonna find you anyway.
I feel the need to edit his ass out. That's what I need to do.
Anyway, I expect a full recap with my voice in tow.
We got you, brother. You would definitely be included. You would definitely be included.
I would like to let the rest of the members of Bowie Bound know that you don't have to listen to this. You don't have to pay attention to this. I don't know who this caller is. You know,
anybody wondering,
you know.
this is Dave's long lost son. And I had to go against my father this week. I didn't want to do it. But I had to let him know I was no longer a child.
Oh, there's gonna be some confused folks now.
It's this week to take out the trash.
All right, son. Well, get off my podcast. Okay.
Man, I ain't gonna. Y'all enjoy y'all podcast. I will talk to y'all later.
All right, bro.
All right.
Talk to you later, man.
Oh my God. Oh,
That was perfect timing, man.
oh, he's so wrong. All right. My chest is even hurting more now.
Feeling something in there, man.
Yeah, you know, I think somebody reached in, snatched my soul.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. All right. King CeeLo, I gotta give you props. You did all right. Josh Allen did something that I didn't think he was gonna do. So I get to give it to you on that one. So
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Congrats.
man.
Congrats out to King CeeLo.
but he didn't even need Josh Allen to beat me this week. That was so bad. Oh.
What we got? We got nothing.
So
standings
go
look
on to the standings.
Yeah, see what happened here.
Okay, let's get to the standings. Oh my Lord. And here we go.
I think we've had a little bit of movement.
Do the standings. Oh yeah, we've had a lot of movement. So I know somebody's happy about it. All right, we got Chief in first place at 8-4. We got Hartford Hustler right there with him in second place, also at 8-4. And then we still kind of, bunched up here. We got Gary, or X-Men, I'm sorry, at 7-5. In third, King CeeLo in fourth place.
He jumped up to fourth.
Yeah, he went up one, didn't he? Yeah. And then Jose is in fifth at 7-5. And then Baller.
What?
Ooh, you made it inside that playoff bracket right there.
I'm within the bracket
You're
right
within
now?
the bracket at 6-6.
What?
Now, DC
Man.
Party Larry might have something to say to you because he's also at 6-6, but he's at 7 now. So you must have got him on points.
Absolutely.
And then I got Moon Pies in 8th place at 4-8. The Big Dog in 9th place at 4-8. Not the basement. So, and then we got Sandbox in 10th at 3-9. So
3-9,
yeah, but he upped his win column. So that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
He's one
So-
off away from you.
Really? Oh, all this time I've been making fun of Sandbox,
And now you're right there with him.
and now I'm right there with him.
Yeah.
It just don't seem right.
He might even overtake you. I mean, anything's possible. We got, 2 more weeks left.
Oh,
This was
man.
week 12 we just wrapped up. We got week 13. We got week 14.
Oh, Lord.
And at that point, if you're not in the top 6, it's a wrap.
Yeah, we'll have to. I gotta check out the matchups. So
Yeah. See what it's looking like.
let's see what's going on with the matchups. So let's go to this upcoming week's matchups and see what we got. So we got this would help me.
Oh, yeah, this is important.
Yeah, I'm up against Moon Pies.
You need this one.
Yeah, I do need this one.
So does she.
Yep.
gonna be a
Moon
good one.
Pies. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to. Where's that watch me work sign? I need that this week. And then we got let me see, DC Party Larry and King C-Loke.
That's another important one.
That is another important one. So
Yeah, DC Party right on the edge.
I almost hate to say it, but I feel like there's this week and one more week after.
Yeah.
So, because DC Party Larry goes to 6-8, and I make it to 6-8, then it's all about the points. So let me see what's going on.
Put you in a little better position.
Yeah, so I might have to root for C Lucky.
Oh wow!
I know, right? It's weird. It's like I have no soul.
Oh my God! Look, can't beat them, join them.
Right. It's okay. I'm gonna go with the flow. And then we got let me see. We got X-Men versus the Hustler. Yeah,
should be a good.
That should be a good one.
Probably won't.
Yeah, that's a fight for the first round bye.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like I said, there is something to that.
Yeah, that's a fight for the first round bye. Let me see, and then we got Sandbox and Jose. Oh, let me see. I don't know what's going on with Jose. He's putting his players in early these days. So. But looks like even with his players, he wasn't projected to win last week, and he scored huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here again, projections checking for what they were. You always got to show up on a weekly basis.
All right. And then after that, we got the Baller versus Chief.
Chief and Baller, yeah.
As you said, it's got to come through you. Is that what you said?
I did say that. I did say that. So, I mean, he's already locked in for the playoffs. So he's good in that regard.
Right.
But for myself,
right,
this is a must-win for me.
Yeah.
In order for me to maintain my 6th seed.
Yeah, now I got to root for Chief. Well,
I suppose you do.
I got to root for Chief and see Lucky.
I suppose you do. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a good matchup. Hopefully my boys show up big like they just did this past week. That'll be good for me on this birthday week. Tomorrow is my birthday. Appreciate any forthcoming birthday shout outs. You'll be seeing this either on or after my birthday. But appreciate the future shout outs.
We don't need the commish to get a birthday present this year, okay? You just take care of business, Chief. Don't be sucking up to the commish for nothing. Knock him down a little bit, all right?
Look, Chief, this will be a perfect time to execute your strategy. That strategy where we talked about previously where, you didn't want the first round bye. You know what I'm saying? You really wanted to be in that 3rd, 4th seed, perhaps. This would be a good time to put that strategy in effect, man.
Yeah, I don't think so. So, moving on. Final standing projections. Here we go. Let me see. We got we got the Hustler now. Projected to be in first.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep. Even though he's sitting in second in the current standings, they got him projected to finish off in first. And then Chief, projected to be in second.
Does that have anything to do with the fact he's playing me this week?
You think that's what it is?
I don't know.
Well, or either that or ESPN has gone back and done their analysis on prior seasons and realized that toward the end, the Chief just happens to fall off.
It could be that too, yeah.
All right, so let's see. X-Men in third. King C-Loke, he's moving up a little bit. So I don't think he was this high before. Projected to be in fourth. And then Jose in fifth. Baller in sixth. DC Party Larry in seventh. Moon Pies in eighth. Oh, she's gone up. I've gone down. And then I'm sitting here, or Big Dog is projected to be in ninth. And Sandbox is holding down 10. So interesting. That's interesting. This has been the most interesting, I think, projection that I've seen so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the schedules out and see these matchups. The next,
Yeah.
well, I guess that following. We just looked at 13, but perhaps 14, because
Yeah.
I feel like Sandbox, depending on who he's matched up with,
Right.
he might play spoiler.
Yeah, he might make a difference.
He might play spoiler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. But I'd like to say congratulations to all the winners, including King Sealoke. So I don't know. Like I said, I feel a little soulless this week, lost and walking around, just wandering around in the woods. And yes, I saw the text messages. I was just going to respond in this podcast. Even now, I'm at a loss for words, really. I may not seem like it, but I am. So any parting comments, Commish?
Oh, well, hey, it's coming down to the grind. Like I said, we got week 13 coming up. Week 14 will be the final week of the regular season. I guess I'll put out the reminder now. And I'll remind you all, over the next couple of weeks. But once we get into the playoffs, if you're not a playoff contending squad, please do not make any waiver wire moves. And here again, that's just really to kind of keep it more competitive and as competitive as possible for the folks that are still in the playoffs contention. So once we get into week, we'll know. We'll know the end of week 14. But yeah. Come week 15, if you're not in that top 6, please, no waiver wire moves.
All right. I'm hoping I got to worry about that, but we'll see what happens.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, you got 2 weeks exactly to get it together.
I got these next 2 games, and then I need a whole lot of help. I need a whole lot of help. So I am looking for some help, okay? Give me some help. Later, y'all.